Hi guys, it's me, the Witch of Boise, here to do a pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to be two choices. I'm doing something a little bit different, seeing if you guys like it. It is a new moon in Gemini, so we're going to see how it is. Before I get started, this is a general read, so if it resonates with you, yes, super stoked. If it doesn't resonate with you, well, I'm sorry. But make sure that you do like and subscribe and comment below. Tell me if it resonates with you. I loved reading your comments. Also, if there is a love reading, my default is reading to a female about a male. So pronouns are interchangeable. So he's can be she's can be he's, he, she, whatever's going on in your life. So let's get started. I wanted to do two cards because I'm going to actually do two tarot decks. So card number one, choice number one, is going to be Tiger's Eye, which is courage. And then choice number two is Calcite, which is relaxation. If you are a Gemini and say, hey, these are my stones, yeah, they are. According to the Crystal Bible, they are. So these are found. I was shuffling through them, and if they were located in the Gemini section, that's how I chose them. So let's get started with number one, with Tiger's Eye, courage. Okay, what message for this new moon do we need to hear for the people that have chosen Tiger's Eye? New moons are usually about letting go and seeing what you want as an abundance, what you want to grow in the moon phases. So what kind of lessons do we want? What do we want to increase? What do we want to let go? Already pretty interesting. That one flipped, as you can see. Oh, actually, three of them flipped, which that is good because that's my message number. If it's over 3 cards, it's me being sloppy. If it's not, if it's under, if it's 3 and under, it's usually message. Unless I feel like I was being exceptionally sloppy. Oh, yeah. How many is right there? 2. Okay. So 3, 2, 2, 1. Okay. And then 1 for good luck. Okay. Wow. All right, let me sort these out so we can see what's going on here. I would love to have like a 2-way like camera action. That'd be really cool. Where you can see me talking to you and like I'm reading to you, because that's my biggest thing is I want to experience the actual read. And sometimes, like with just looking at cards, you don't get that same connection. Okay. This was before. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. And then move like that over there. Don't mind that sound, that's just my dog drinking water extremely loud. Okay. So let me read off these cards for you and I'll get to the reading. So you have Father of Wands, which is King of Wands. You have the Hanged Man. You have Daughter of Cups, which is Page of Cups. You have Justice. You have the Fool. You have 5 of Cups. You have Son of Pentacles, which is Knight of Pentacles. You have Son of Cups, which is Knight of Cups. You have Death. You have Ace of Swords, you have 8 of Wands, 4 of Cups, the Hermit, 6 of Swords, and 7 of Cups. Okay. Wow. There's a lot of stuff going on. So I feel like this is really actually very interesting because I did a reading on Toasty Tarot Nights, the last episode, and it kind of started this way. It has the same kind of cards. So you have the King of Wands, and I feel like this is your energy right now. You're really embracing passion, and you're really embracing just being in that career mode. You're having that like fieriness. Sorry, I keep moving. You have this fieriness that's about you. This is a really cool energy. It's I feel like with the Queen of Wands is a little bit more wild. This is more contained, and I just get this like really, you have like a really good vision of what needs to happen in your creative sense, and this can also be career as well. So you're feeling like on top of the world with your career, but I feel like that there is some sort of stagnant. There is a stop, and that's where your Hangman is. Your Hangman is a suspension. It's a stop. It is also looking at things in a different perspective. There's Coda. So looking at things in a different perspective, and like just really seeing things in a different light. I feel like you have a really good energy, and you do have this like courage that's going on with that tiger's eye. And there's a lot of courage that's going on, but I think you do need to pause and really look at stuff at a different angle, because there is messages coming. So you have a message of emotions. This can be a message of a relationship of some sort, or something that has to deal with your emotions. So something is going to happen that's going to abrupt you, and you're going to really need to focus on this Hanged Man energy, which is looking at it from a different perspective. I feel like with justice is, this can be a Libra energy, but this is also just like balancing. This is balancing the scales. It is also definitely getting justice on what has happened in the past. So right now with the new moon, it is letting go of what happened in the past, because you are going to be getting justice over the things that have, people that have done you wrong. Karma is going to come back into your favor, and it's all about justice. Now, keep in mind with the karma thing, if you haven't been giving good karma, then you're not going to get good karma. So it's that kind of thing, and the same thing with justice. If you've been a shithead in the past, justice is going to come back, and it's going to really be coming at you. So you want to make sure, again, the biggest lesson, at least for right now, in this read, for the new moon and going forward, is making sure that you are looking at things in a different perspective. Take a pause. You don't have to go at anything on like a super high speed, but I do feel like with other cards that are happening, that there is stuff that is going to be coming pretty quickly. So make sure that you just pause, look at it at a different perspective. Then you have the Fool. So things are starting. These are major arcana. So you have the Hanged Man, Justice, the Fool. You have a couple other ones down here. And with the Fool, things are going to be starting over. I don't know what aspect. I am feeling like it is more on the emotional side, because there is a lot of cup cards. So something is starting over. This can be either you're in a relationship. I don't know if it's an ex. I don't feel like it is an ex. I feel like it's like just starting anew. It's like having that final like let go and being like, okay, I'm ready. And it's really letting go from all of the stuff that has happened to you and like all of that baggage that has happened. And I feel like that's really what that Fool is like, let's start over because it's time. And I think the issues that you're going to have are they're going to be pessimistic funks. So you have the 5 of Cups. And then you also have the 4 of Cups. This is not in sequence, but I do feel like these are going to be a repeating pattern that you need to make sure that you are aware of. When you start to feel down on yourself and you start to feel like you aren't good enough, or you are feeling funky in the way of like, well, all of this crap that has happened in the past and I'm kind of moping about it and whatnot. And I feel like that is something that you need to really get yourself in line with. Think of the Fool. Whenever you start to get yourself down, just think of the Fool. And usually when you get a word association with that, it can kind of actually snap you out of it. When you start to be like, I'm just not good enough. I can't be in a relationship because I'm like, my issue is my weight. I'm too fat, so I can't be in a relationship. Well, that's when you're like, fool, fool, you're being a fool. So make sure you snap yourself out of that, because that's what is going to happen, and it's going to come, and it's going to definitely affect some of the things that are coming up. So you have the Son of Pentacles and the Son of Cups. And so these are knights. This is also like a message. These are suitors, I feel, that are coming in because of this energy that's coming. So think of anyone that is a water sign, that is Cancer, Scorpio, and, you know, oh my gosh, I am zoning out. Cancer, Scorpio, and it's gonna come to me. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which are earth signs, and that is that's Pisces, by the way. Sorry, Pisces, that's your oh my gosh, I just got off of work, my brain's fried. And then you have the earth signs too, so that is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So keep that in mind. So that Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, as well as Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So this is what's going to be coming into your life. And the thing is that it's kind of slow moving, but there is going to be some sort of proposal that's happening. Sorry, my phone is reminding me to do a video. I'm scattered today. So you have a proposal that's coming. And I think that there's going to be this like really cool energy of like, things are getting better and I'm feeling awesome. And then I feel like things are going to shut down. This is the Death card. Things are going to end. So this new beginning could be towards a person that is coming back in your past. Or this could be for these two that are coming. And this is going to end. These might be flings. These might be just people that are interested, casual dating. But this is going to end. There's going to be like a summer fling. And I think the thing is you need to make sure that you are being honest with yourself. You cut through the bullshit. What is my problem? Why did I end this? And I feel like this is on your end. And it's because of these funky cards. This funk's going to come after you, and that's what's going to make you end it. Because you're like, I don't think I'm good enough, or I don't think I need this right now. And you're going to be wishy-washy. And so you need to be honest with yourself. You need to make sure that you are straight honest with yourself to being like, what is my issue? And that is one of the hardest things that you can do for yourself, is to figure out what your issues are and being honest with yourself. I lie to myself a lot. And, you know, the thing is sometimes it's fake it before you make it, but you have to be honest with yourself. If you are self-deprecating, you know, I say that like earlier about my weight and whatnot, and whatever. My weight is what it is. It is a sensitive subject. It always has been in my life because people have made it abundantly clear to me that that was an issue. So thus I made it an issue. And, the thing is I have to be honest with myself. This is just as an example, that I can't be putting myself down because that's what I'm projecting off to other people. But there is going to be something that is coming very quickly because of that 8 of Wands. And I think it's going to be that funk. Your funk's going to go away. You're going to have these suitors, and then it's going to end because you got back into that funk. Funky funk funk. And then you're going to be in the hermit state. And the hermit state is learning from your mistakes. It's a spiritual learning. It's actually growing and finding the answers. It's a little toidle with a little lantern on it. This is finding out what your problem is. This is, with this Ace of Swords, this is just being like, okay, what the F? What is my problem? So it's something like that where you need to really focus on what your issues are. And reaching out and getting like professional help from like a counselor or a therapist is an excellent idea, because they can also help you get into different ideas of where maybe this is coming from. Then you have the 6 of Swords, and 6 of Swords is moving forward. This is moving forward, and at the end of your reading is going to be choices. So you need to make sure that you are viewing all the choices and just move forward from this lesson. Don't get funky, man, in the sad way. We want to get funky down, girl. But choices are going to be coming at the end of this lesson. But I think a lot of this too is just, there is that suspension. There's a suspension in watching all of this unfold, and then maybe this suspension is also something where you are being too long in suspension. Even though I said that might be a lesson, this might be taking it to the nth degree. Alright guys, well, make sure that you like and subscribe. Comment below if that resonated with you. And we are on to number 2. Picked calcite, which is relaxation. So the new moon is all about letting go and learning lessons and wanting to get abundance, like what you want abundance in your life of. So we're gonna just see what the cards have to say for you guys that chose relaxation, the calcite. Marley, stop. Gosh, this house. Ugh. They're crazy. And you know, the thing is also, side note, with my pets, is anytime I get the camera out and I start filming, that's when they like actually like, oh, I have to do this. Like, of course you do. Ooh, girl, this is pretty good. Oh, too many. Oh my gosh. Oh, geez Louise. Ugh. Okay. What lessons do we need to learn on this Gemini new moon? What do we need to let go? What do we need? What do we want abundance of? Let us know. Jeez Louise. Oh man. This is going to be an interesting one. Okay. 3, 2, 2, wow, this is nuts. Okay. So, just put these together. Oh, whoa. Holy crap. You got some hard hitters here. my gosh. These cards sometimes are so creepy. Ah! Okay. I'm just going to read them off and then I'll do my reading. So you have Strength, Queen of Swords, the Lovers, Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Five of Cups, Eight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, Queen of Pentacles, Hanged Man, the World, King of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the Magician, Five of Wands, and Karma. Holy crap. Okay. So I'm honestly getting almost like a same energy as the one before. There's a lot of repeat cards actually in this. And this is a completely different deck. You are really in a great strength position. You are really getting over a lot of stuff and you have a lot of strength and you're moving forward and you kind of have this like bitchy attitude, but like not a bad bitchy, but like I'm a boss bitch, like and there's love that's coming. If it isn't already there, there's love, and this can be also self-love. This can be choices as well, but I'm feeling more of like a love. But it's going to quickly come and it's going to quickly go because you have that Ten of Swords. So I feel like there is a fling that is coming. There's this really great energy. And I think after that, you're going to be really generous with yourself and you're going to really defend yourself. You're going to feel funky. Hey, Coda, stop. Oh my gosh. And then you have the Five of Cups, which is that funky. There's like this defensiveness of being funky, of being like, well, what is wrong with me? And then you feel trapped in that. You feel trapped in this Five of Cups energy. You feel trapped in this funk. And you're in this like defensive mode as well. Because you're just like, hey, I'm doing my best. I'm giving what I got. And I'm giving more than I probably should. And it just doesn't feel like anything's going my way. And then you have destiny. Because this is on a track of fate and destiny. This is not something where it's like kind of wanders off. You are on a really spiritual and huge track that is going towards destiny, fate and destiny. And it's really positive as well because you have that Sun. So it's make sure that you are grounded, that you are being that like, I am a boss bitch. Make sure that you are watching your finances. And then with the Hanged Man is also pause. You don't have to do everything right now. You don't have to have this super fast energy of like, I have to get this done. I have to do this. I have to do that. Blah, 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 and you're like frantic. You can take a pause. But make sure when you do take a pause that you're looking at different perspectives. You're looking at things in different ways. You want to make sure that you are looking at the entire picture of things. And that's also where the world's going to come to play, where it's once you have that different perspective, you're going to see a lot of different opportunities in that world. And that's going to be really embracing that King of Wands energy, which is that creativity and just fire and passion. And it's going to really come into a really big play. And money is going to be also a really good thing that's going to be coming as well, a message of money and abundance. But you have to remember that you are you're the magician of your life. That you manifest what you're getting. And granted, no one manifests like if you do any sort of like law of attraction and things like that, you can manifest like bad things, but just because bad things happen to you doesn't mean that you manifest them. That is just all a part of destiny and fate. And sometimes that is just what happens. So make sure that what you can control, which is your life, your emotions, how you view things, how you treat things, how you react, they're all you. You have to make sure that you are the master of those because of that magician. And there's going to be some issues. There's going to be some drama that's coming up. There's going to be some competition. There's going to be some people that are going to see you in this like really awesome energy because you have so much strength coming in from it. And they're going to get jealous. They're going to get jelly, peanut butter and jelly. And you just need to make sure that you're focusing on yourself. And with that calcite, which is relax, make sure that you are relaxing. Because there's going to be people that are going to be all over you with that card. And with that being said, karma's going to be on your side. So make sure during this time that you are watching how your karma is. So that's treating people kindly and things like that, where you want to make sure that you are putting out what you want back into your life. So being an asshole all day and just being a complete dick is going to make the world be that to you. So you want to make sure that you keep that in mind of being like, you know what? I don't want that. So why would I be putting that out there? But I feel like everything's really positive. I think that this relationship, this lovers, and it could be a choice, but that's coming pretty soon because you have that Knight of Swords energy. But again, I don't think that that's the one. If this is a love relationship, I don't think it is, because it's going to end. It has that Ten of Swords, that death card. And it's just, I think it's going to be just a punch in the stomach. But I think that you've had this happen before. You had this kind of turn of events before. And the thing is you have this strength about you. And you've really learned from it. And that's why I think like with this one, you're going to be like, this is it. Like if you're thinking of a relationship, like this is it. This is who I'm meant to be with. Like you were super excited. But then like it just doesn't end out right. Like you guys don't mesh up. It could be a betrayal, but I'm feeling more of this is just like it just didn't work out. It's just cut, done. And that's when I feel like this new energy that's after this learning experience, this learning relationship is going to be really cool. At first, of course, after any breakup, it's going to be that like sad, defensive, but you're going to put that Six of Pentacles in there. You're going to have that really like gifting and like being able to be charitable to other people and just really focus on that really good energy, and that karma is going to come back to you. And it's just, there's a lot of really, really positive signs here that are just pointing to a really cool outcome. But it's not something that's coming soon. And I think with the Hanged Man, it's really talking about patience. And I think that's the one thing that we need to take a note with, is that with the calcite, patience, relax, have that relaxation when things don't go your way, or things that might think that there's something else and then they end. Just relax, because guess what? The universe is at work, and that's not your fate and destiny. Your fate and destiny was to learn your lessons with it. And just relax and just view things at a point of view. And you're going to see a lot of different things. All right, guys, make sure that you like this and subscribe. Also, comment below if it resonated with you. Really quick, I kind of want to go over the Tiger's Eye cards. I want to look at these repeats. My phone might die, but it had the Hanged Man. You had Five of Cups. You had King of Wands. Didn't have the Fool or Four of Cups. you had, well, this one wasn't a repeat card, but this is like the same kind of energy, which is that Eight of Wands. You had Ace of Swords, Death, which that's another one like the Ten of Swords. Page of Pentacles, Six of Swords, the Hermit, Seven. Okay, well, it was not that many, but it was 3 repeats. That's crazy. But it was really cool messages, for sure. But again, make sure that you do comment below if you really liked this where I just did 2. I don't feel like I have to rush too much. I still feel like I rush. I want to talk all day. Like, just wind me up and just, oh, there I go. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonated with you. Thank you for following me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's Witch of Boise. And I just appreciate all of your love and support. And my noisy animals do too. Yeah. All right, guys. Hope to see you soon. Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you.